All right, welcome back to another game day. This week we played against East High School. This game was definitely different than what it looks like on paper. So East High School only has 2 wins, but both of them were back-to-back after they got all their transfers in for the season. They had to sit the first 5 games. Utah laws say that if you transfer schools and you played varsity before, you have to sit for half the season. Well, half the season's over. Now they're allowed to play. This is going to be a really fun game. Weather's going to play a big part in this game too, so let's get into it. All right, so starting off, Max is gonna do a little pooch kick to the right over here. We're gonna try to keep it away from number 25. He's kind of their really good athlete there. Get him inside the 30, that's a good start. So one thing that was kind of crazy about this start of the game, they went down and drove on us. They went down and drove all the way down and ended up scoring on their opening drive. But they took almost like 7-8 minutes off of the clock. So long drives, and that really is going to kind of be their game plan, right? Run the clock, get it out. This is their quarterback. His name is Drew. He was at Murray before transferring to Cottonwood, then transferring again to East.
Here comes our reverse.
So I'm pretty proud of this one here. So we know they're going to kick it to the deep right. So Alex is going to catch it, hand it off to Jonah, fake it, and then hand it off to Sione Takua. And we're going to do this little reverse here. The double team's looking good there. And we're going to house it. Now, where this gets weird, okay, is that we score on the KOR, and then East is going to go down, get the ball back again, and drive it again for another like 8 minutes. So in the first quarter, the end of the first quarter, the score is I think 14-7 them. However, our offense never gets the ball in the first quarter at all. So our offense never even touched the ball in the first quarter. And our offense can move quick. So again, part of their game plan, they executed well. So again, you know, a lot of it is East High has the ball. They're just running the clock. They're going to try to stay in bounds. And, you know, it definitely worked for them. Big hit there. Keeps them out. QB sneak.
Let's go!
Okay, so start of the second quarter now. They're up 14-7. Now, finally, our offense gets the ball for the first time. RPO, he's Kachi to Kachi. Jonah's going to have a great game. Jonah's the running back right there, number 3. He's going to have a pick 6, a rushing touchdown, and a receiving touchdown.
Go, Joe!
He's just solid. Hard running. You know, it takes 5-6 guys to tackle him. And he's lead blocker on pretty much everything. So we're gonna go down and score. Max hits the PAT, we're good there. We're gonna pooch kick it again. Try to keep it out of 25 and number 3's hands. Number 3 is, I think, a good one. But even with him catching the ball in the air, right, we're still able to kind of get a good stop on him.
Go, go, go!
Deep ball to Sione. That's an awesome run there. And we're back in.
Well, let's pooch it somewhere.
Max is going to hit the PAT. Everything looks pretty good there. Max is going to get a field goal attempt. A little bit of a low snap, but man, do they make up for it on that hold. Rex gets a great hold there. Max makes, I believe that was a 37-yard field goal. All right, so they're gonna kick it off deep here. And when they kick it off deep, you gotta catch it in the air. Alex is gonna drop this ball. However, he still gets a great return. We didn't get the video of the other angle, which I have somewhere, but he could have had another house call there. Jonah Miley again, just with a great physical run. Max is going to get a good spiral punt here. We're going to get him inside, I believe, the 10. So this is a great operations from our special teams. Going to lead into a safety, and that's going to cause them to kick from their own 20 with a personal foul on them. They're kicking off from the 10. He gets a good kick, but again, just our special teams was on fire. They were able to just continue to get solid yards for our offense. Max is going to get a good field goal there.
Too deep. Go.
Number 3 ended up getting the ball again, but hey, that's okay. He only got like 5 yards. Nice start. So their quarterback, Drew Reese, he had a solid game. East is a good team. I think that they're going to surprise some people. I think if they can get into the playoffs, which I think pretty much everyone does, they'll put up a fight against whoever they play against, for sure. Got close to blocking that one, didn't end up getting it.
Deep.
Again, number 3 is kind of like their overall athlete dude. He's super solid. Just great athlete. There's Jonah Miles, receiving touchdown. East is going to get the ball back here. Could have picked it off. I don't think it counted. They said that it hit the ground, which, watching the review, it definitely got pretty close. But I think it did end up hitting the ground. There's Jonah again. Not gonna quite get in on that one, but he will drive it in on the next play. Max's PAT is up and good. Just hit it to number 28. Here's Ethan. This is another one of our kickers that hits a pretty deep ball. Just got under this one. But a great tackle from the sophomore. So that's gonna do it. We ended up getting a lightning delay, as you can see there, and basically it was a waiting game at that point. So when there's a lightning delay, you have 30 minutes to kind of wait and see what's going to happen. A lot of teams that were in closer games decided to go and play the next morning or the next afternoon on Saturday. Because we were winning 53-21, there's only 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. East head coach decided, hey, you know what, the game's over. And that's how they were going to end the game, and they were happy just kind of finishing off there. So that's a great win for us. Next week, we're going to be playing against Highland High School at home for our senior night. And that's going to be our final home game that's guaranteed. It's going to be the Region 10 championship game, so a lot of stakes up for this one, but doesn't really change a whole lot, just more bragging rights than anything. So next week we're playing at home versus Highland, and I'll see you guys there.